25 mind-blowing things you've never seen. The world is full of miracles. Unfortunately, being busy with work, study, kids, and daily routine, people don't even think about the incredible things that surround them. Sometimes you catch a glimpse of something curious on TV. Sometimes it's a story someone has told you. But most often, even if you have the knowledge of something, you might not have the slightest idea of how it looks. Do you want to see the far side of the moon? Have you ever heard of a brick road machine? Perhaps you wonder if it is possible to see the sunrise and the sunset at the same time. We are going to reveal some previously hidden things. This video will make you wonder just how rich in mysteries and wonders our planet is. Number 25. The Gutenberg Bible. This book, also known as the 42-line Bible, symbolizes the beginning of book printing in Europe. Johannes Gutenberg released the first edition in the early 1450s. Historians claim that there were 185 copies of the Bible in total, 150 on paper and 35 on parchment. Today, there are only 48 copies, and most of them are incomplete. Number 24. Alcatraz. Alcatraz is the most famous prison in the world. In global culture, literature, and history, this place was a prison that no one could break out of. It's located on Alcatraz Island in San Francisco Bay. Tourists now have a chance to visit the island and the former prison. Did you know that the name Alcatraz has the meaning strange birds? It refers to the pelicans who tend to live in the area. Number 23. The far side of the moon. You can't see this side from Earth, but there are lots of photos taken from space. There are two seas on the moon's surface, the Sea of Moscow and the Sea of Dreams. Moreover, the biggest lunar craters are also located there. Number 22. Deep Blue, the computer that beat a human at chess. In 1997, this chess-playing computer defeated chess world champion Garry Kasparov. This event caused a lot of worries. People were afraid that robots would conquer the world and enslave people. But have a look at Deep Blue. Does it really seem so threatening? Number 21. 35-ounce plastic bottle. This one may come as a shock, but what you see is a 35% plastic bottle before it is heated and inflated. Number 20. Mona Lisa. In fact, the masterpiece isn't as majestic as it is usually depicted on TV. The Louvre's original is pretty small. Its height is 30 inches and the width is 21 inches. A curious fact about this painting is that Napoleon had it hanging on the wall in his bedroom. He used to spend long hours admiring Mona Lisa's beauty. Number 19. A brick road machine. This machine can easily replace a group of workers. With only one move, it lays a wide brick road. It has semi-automatic settings. The bricks it sets down are interlocked, and to be sealed, they just need to be covered with a thin layer of sand. Number 18. Sunrise and sunset at the same time. Many people would love to see a solar eclipse. But what about a simultaneous sunset and sunrise? There are even fewer people who have managed to see such an incredible phenomenon. It may happen in polar regions, but it's tough to calculate the probability of such a thing to happen. Number 17. The appendix. What do we know about this part of the body? Only that it can be inflamed and removed by surgeons. The appendix is a worm-like tube extending from the cecum of the large intestine. Its length is 3 to 5 inches and its diameter is 0.02 inches. If the appendix becomes inflamed, it gets swollen and blood red in color. Number 16. A snake's skin. Let's have a closer look at the shed snake skin. It's a real masterpiece, isn't it? Contrary to humans and animals for whom shedding skin is an ongoing process, snakes shed it from time to time and in one piece. Snakes do it to grow bigger and to get rid of the parasites dwelling in their old covering. By the way, a snake can explode after eating a meal too large for it. Some types of snakes have more than 200 teeth. However, they use them not to chew, but to prevent their prey from organizing its escape. A very convenient feature for a snake's survival is the number of meals it needs to have per year to stay healthy, from 6 to 30. Number 15. The Penates. According to Roman mythology, the Penates are the household deities. People used to return to their Penates after war or hunting. As a rule, each family had 2 Penates, whose images decorated a fireside. Number 14. Underfloor heating. Here's how underfloor heating looks during laying. This type of heating is becoming very popular for keeping British houses warm. If you take a look at Scandinavian countries, you will learn that more than 80% of domestic accommodations use this type of heating. Number 13. 1 million colors. Each pixel differs in color in this picture, and the definite number of them is 1 million. It is actually not so many. A human eye can distinguish between 10 million colors. A fact you probably didn't know. According to the research, the most popular color in the world is blue. 40% of people who took part in a survey chose it as their favorite color. Number 12. The United States-Mexico border through the Algodones Dunes. The barrier between the USA and Mexico consists of high and narrow components that can go up and down. They take their shape according to the constantly changing dunes. Number 11. Chinese curly chicken. Look at this beauty! This chicken was hatched in April 2013 in a Chinese village. It looked pretty ordinary when it was a baby, but after it molted, cute curly feathers started to grow over its whole body. The bird became a real star among the villagers and throughout the world. Number 10. The Hang Na Guesthouse, or the Crazy House. This is not an old trunk, nor is it a rock. It is a guest house in Dalat, Vietnam. It resembles a huge tree decorated with mushrooms, animal skins, caves, and a giant cobweb. Its owner, Na, got her education in China and continued it at the University of Moscow, earning a degree in architecture. She creates her masterpieces not from blueprints, but paintings. At first, she wasn't planning to turn her dwelling into a guest house, but with time, it became a famous tourist attraction. Number 9. A graveyard for unsold cars. Millions of cars are not destined to meet their owners because new models come to the market all the time, and people refuse to buy their expensive predecessors. For example, if you look at such a producer as Nissan, you will see that around the factory's test track, there are thousands of cars left unsold. Number 8. Lightning. A tourist managed to take a photo of lightning that hit their cell phone. Wow! Such a brave and motivated amateur photographer. Number 7. The crowned eaglefoot. The crowned eagle is one of the most dangerous eagles in the world. Its weight reaches 7 pounds and its length is about 2.6 feet. The wingspan of this enormous bird is as wide as 5.9 feet. However, the most interesting thing about the crowned eagle is that it is an adrenaline junkie. You will agree if you see its courtship at least once. The male ascends and dives several times. At the very top of each ascent, it waits for the female. If one of them accepts the male's call, they lock their talons and start to fall to the ground. They let go of each other just before they hit the surface. Number 6. A newly born eagle. This is what an eagle nestling looks like. It's just hatched and has nothing in common with a powerful predator, but all in good time. Number 5. The most expensive metal in the world. 0.035 ounces of radioactive californium-252 costs, you'll never believe it, $27 million. This element is human-made and can treat some types of cancer, detect silver and gold that might be in ore, and even oil that might be at the bottom of a well. No wonder the cost is exorbitant. Number 4. The world's darkest material. Vantablack is the blackest material in the world. It absorbs 99% of light and makes 3D objects look like 2D ones. In fact, it is made of tiny carbon tubes which are hollow. The width of such a tube is that of a single atom. With an area of 0.4 square inches, there are approximately 1,000 million such nanotubes. They are grown in a special laboratory, and the process of their creation is just too complicated. So no, you won't buy it to color your car. Number 3. Rubber tire remains on the asphalt. These are the tire remains taken from the asphalt after a drag racing event. Perhaps you'll be delighted to know that the largest producer of tires is Lego. This company manufactures 306 million of tiny tires annually. Number 2. Point Nemo. It's so far from everything that the nearest humans are often astronauts. Another name of this point is Pole of Inaccessibility. Number 1. Secret Area 6. Everyone has heard about the famous Area 51 located in the south of Nevada, but not so many people know about Area 6, situated just 80 miles away from Las Vegas. The US government admitted the existence of this area 3 years ago. Dissimilar to Area 51 with its shoot-to-kill protection, Area 6 has plain fences and checkpoints for visitors. It is even visible from the tour buses running along the highway. However, nobody knows for sure the exact purpose of this base. Which fact have you found the most exciting and jaw-dropping? Tell us in the comment section below. Share this video with your friends and hit the like button below the video. Join us on the bright side.